All right, y'all. So Travis Scott has responded to Pusha T. So when Pusha T and Malice were on the rollout for the clips, Pusha T talked a lot about his issues with Travis Scott, because in the song "So Be It," he takes a very clear shot at Travis Scott. Let's take a listen. Pusha T was here and he actually explained his issue. Let's take a listen to Pusha T on The Breakfast Club.
And what pissed you off about Travis Scott so much that you had to mention him on the record? Like, what made you say this nigga's going too far?
Man, it was just that whole coming to Paris. He came to Paris during one of our sessions, played his album, and then he, when he left, the album comes out, and the record that he played, had a verse up there that was, going at P, whatever the case may be, and I'm like, damn, you just left. Like, how you leave here? He was on your album, and then you're letting them, play your album for him. You're filming it. And then you come back when the album drops, you got a verse, going at him. So I just thought that was corny. And again, that's part of I think that's part of just trying to leave all of that behind. And it's like, man, that's the type of thing that happens over in that Ye world. And it's okay. And they, it's all right. They just brush it off and they be friends and they go hang out together and then, do whatever they do. Like, that doesn't, I didn't like that was brought into this fold.
Yeah. Gotcha. One time they said the Drake verse wasn't done as of yet.
Doesn't matter when it was done.
Should have reached out.
I don't care when it was done. You added to it. He actually had a verse after that verse. So you even added to the verse.
So what's proper etiquette for a situation like that?
Just stay the hell away from me.
So Travis Scott is talking to Rolling Stone in a written article. There's video as well too, because they're touring this huge mansion that is owned by the owner of, or is being sold by the owner, Oakley. And Travis Scott says that he's basically pushing back against everything. He says, when you look back at it, it's crazy. Niggas said I had a film crew with me. I'm like, what? I remember when I pulled up, it was them who had the film crew. I'm talking about the little microphone on the stick and all of that. So he says that he thought he was in a documentary because he claims Pusha T and Pharrell or whoever on that side was filming. So then on the not playing Drake's verse to them on that Meltdown song, he says that the verse hadn't come in at that point. And he says a lot of stuff that Pusha T is saying just doesn't make any sense to him. It's like he's like him saying that he was interrupting their session. And he asked the question, Travis Scott, how is he interrupting something when he was invited there? And then the last line on this that he drops is a direct shot back. If you have to drop Trav's name for the rollout, then so be it.
No, the next question from Rolling Stone should have been, well, once the verse came in, why didn't you let P know?
Yeah, why didn't you reach out since you were at their session, since y'all were cool,
Yeah, that should have been the very next question from Rolling Stone. Like, I understand, you can't just let Travis get that off.
Yeah.
Because there was a whole nuanced explanation as to why Pusha T didn't rock with Travis.
Yep.
It was because the verse came in, he was dissing Pharrell, and he was like, yo, you should have gave him a heads up.
Right.
Why didn't you give him a heads up once the verse came in?
Yeah.
And rumor has it Push is back in the studio too. I don't know what that means.
God.
I heard he's back in the studio. That's
I reached out yesterday.
When is he not in the studio?
Well, I reached out yesterday, and they really never, ever give a statement on anything. But I did reach out to Pusha T's team to see if they were going to respond to this at all. So maybe that's where we'll get that response.
I heard he's back in the studio. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Now,
wait.
in other news, speaking of back and forth, Verzuz announced yesterday that we have another one coming. So they're going to be doing a producers versus. This is the return of the producers. Mike Will Made It versus Hit Boy. This is taking place on January 30th, and you can stream it live on Apple Music. So
Hasn't Hit Boy and Mike Will Made It done a versus already? Am I making that up? I feel like they have.
I think they did it early on.
Yeah, right.
I think they did it really early and before Versus really got big, when it was just online and it was kind of cloudy and distorted. I think early on, but I don't think they did a national one. So I guess this is it.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, yeah, this is Hit Boy win against Boy Wonder. Well, before.
So not the two facing off.
Right.
All right, so yeah, that'll be happening on January 30th. Any predictions?
I have no idea.
I don't know the catalog well enough.
Oh yeah, and I didn't say that they did it against each other before. I said they both
have
done it before.
Yes,
Okay.
they both done it before. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't know both of their catalogs. I would have to dive into it.
Baby, both of them have very thorough catalogs.
Insanely.
Absolutely.
I was going through some of the catalogs on both sides just to see. It's going to be a tough decision.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be. So you can tune into that via Apple Music. Now we're going to switch gears a bit. I'm going to try this again today. We're going to go to some white people news. Now, Now, in white people news,
Shake it off. Shake it. Oh, sorry.
Well, we will talk about her maybe, but first I want to start with Sex and the City. So Sarah Jessica Parker, who plays Carrie Bradshaw, and Chris Noth, who plays Mr. Big, they've had this like ongoing back and forth, this beef, because Chris Noth was accused of sexual assault by 3 women back in 2022. He's denied those claims, and he feels unsupported, and now he's talking about it. So he sat down with Cara Mayer Robinson on Really Famous and says that the cast should have supported him better. Let's take a listen.
Everybody's wondering if you and Sarah Jessica Parker are friends or have parted ways, I think is what it is.
We're not friends. No, I think that's pretty obvious.
Why is that obvious?
Well, mostly the statement that they put out, which was nothing more than brand management. No, it was sad, it was disappointing, it was surprising, because you need to call me and hear my side of this. You've known me for many years and we've worked for many years, and that didn't happen. So when that statement came out, which is nothing more than brand management, and I get it, that's more Hollywood than Hollywood, but before you make that statement, you know me, you've known me all these years, give me a call so I can give you the real scoop about this. And that didn't happen, and that was too bad. And what's gained is good. You know where people stand, and you know who your real friends are and who they're not, and that's important to know. I just know that if it had been on the other foot, I wouldn't have done that. So that was hurtful, and it really affected everything.
That's very fair, but I wonder if that's more so on the corporation or the network than the actual actors and actresses on the show, because the corporation and the network is going to care about the show and how the show is perceived. Like your personal friendships with actors and actresses is different.
Yeah, yes, to answer your question, but because what happened was when he came back for And Just Like That, which is the sequel of Sex and the City, he was killed off in the very first like premiere episode, and of course people already know that it was because of these allegations. So I definitely think it was a brand move, but I don't know. I don't agree. Like I think that if it were me, I would call. I would pick up the phone and call. I don't know if I would like publicly like speak out, but I guess you're put in a position because where you make your money.
But I think he's conflating the two though. Like I said, the network and the corporate side of it is going to do what they got to do to protect the whole brand of Sex and the City or whatever the spinoff show was called. But your personal relationship with actors and actresses are different. Because did the actors and actresses have any quotes in that statement?
Yeah, well, not directly. They all posted like this same statement. It says, "We are deeply saddened to hear the allegations of Chris Noth. We support the women who have come forward and shared their painful experiences. We know it must be very difficult. It must be a very difficult thing to do. We commend them for it."
Oh, they came out and said they supported the women.
That's why he's upset, and that's what I'm saying. If it were me,
so the actors and actresses from the show actually.
So Sarah Jessica Parker, there were Sarah Jessica Parker and 2 other actresses. I'll pull up their names too. That posted. That's his issue, and that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's very
you can
fair.
support the victims, but you can also kind of step back and wait to see what happens, or at least reach out to them and say, "Hey, what's going on?" Like I would have just handled that a bit differently if I was Sarah Jessica Parker. But hey, yeah, that's all the white people news I got for y'all. Y'all like that one today?
I don't know if Sex and the City is technically white people news though.
Why not?
Well,
Because everybody watches Sex and the City.
It is though. You should have said Vanna White. Vanna White just got married. You know who Vanna White is?
Yes, I know who Vanna White is.
I know who Vanna White is. Now and that's a hell of a story because she's 68 years old. Who the hell married Vanna White at 68? No, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I would like to know, was the guy older? Was the guy younger? Like that's a different type of conversation. And once again, Wheel of Fortune is in everybody's household.
That's right.
Well, to close out some black people news, Ryan Coogler just made record-breaking. Man, listen. Ryan Coogler.
Is it black people news because you can't read? What is it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
16 Oscar nominations. They're rolling out right now.
Yeah, man. So 16. Because at first it said 15, but it just popped, it said 16.
Sinners got 16 Oscar nominations, 16. The most in the history of the Oscars.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and they better win at least 9 of them.
It's wild.
They played with them at the Golden Globes. They better win at least 9 of these.
This is
they
crazy.
Didn't play with them.
Yes,
Nobody.
They did.
Just a little bit. They played a little bit.
They played with them at the Golden
sweep.
Globes.
Like I hope Sinners sweep. I hope they get all 16.
So you got
what's the nominations?
So you got Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Original Screenplay, and new Best Casting category, Craft categories. That's all it say right here.
Achievement in directing for Ryan Coogler, actor in the leading role Michael B. Jordan, actress in the leading role, actor in a supporting role. For Delroy Lindo, we were saying that he got snubbed at the Golden Globes. Actress in a supporting role, original screenplay, adapted screenplay, the casting, animated feature.
This is big. I mean, this is big because it's never happened before. It's unprecedented. Like a film has never gotten 16 nominations.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
man.
why.
Congratulations to Ryan
That's
Coogler.
why I couldn't read it. I was so excited.
You were so
I
excited?
was like, yo, hold up. Where do I start? Like, yo, it's
To be fair, it's a breaking thing, so it's moving really fast.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So there we go. Because the people in the chat was saying 15, and then when I searched it, it said 16. I'm like,
But all
damn,
of this
I
was
ain't want to be
predicted
wrong.
for them too. Like people,
16 nominations.
People, there's
Not
been
16.
No. There's been predictions. I saw a story last, probably like 3 to 4 days ago on Variety that they were predicting for this to happen for
16 nominations?
Yes, that
Wow.
they were predicting for this to
Ryan
happen
Coogler,
for
man.
Sinners.
I love this.
Ah, this is big. This
Yeah,
is really big.
it
Oh, Tiana
really
Taylor,
is.
Best Supporting Actress.
Yes, that was a prediction. as well,
Tiana's
too.
nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
One battle
right.
after another.
That's dope. All right. Well,
Delroy Lindover said, "This is good, man. This is good. This is good. This is good." But now y'all gonna care about the Oscars. Let me tell you how funny y'all are. Right? Y'all some funny niggas now. Because let them not win. We don't care about Oscars anyway.
That's
the
crazy.
Oscars. This is the problem with the Oscars. You know what I mean? I don't know why y'all want their validation. But when they get announced, everybody like, wow, big. But then when they lose, we don't need their validation. Man, shut up. Yes, this is good that they got nominated.
it is really
And we
good.
want to see them win.
That's
You
right.
do.
Yes.
I do
All
too.
of them.
When we come
And
back,
it's not because they need the validation. It's because why not?
It's because they deserve it.
they deserve it, right? When we
Well,
come
I
back,
still haven't seen all other movies. So I don't
you seen
You've
Sinners.
seen Sinners and you've seen one battle after another.
Yeah, but it's 5 movies nominated.
Okay, well,
Hey, cut it out.
blind theory.
I like Sinners, you know what I mean? But I haven't seen the rest of these films, so I have no idea.
Well, positive note when we come back is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.